Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Karma here. Today we're going to be going over 7 tips that are guaranteed you to make you a better search and destroy player and improve your skills overall in search and destroy. So let's get into it. So guys, let's get started with number one. Number one is going to be using dead silent. That is going to guarantee you that enemies don't hear you when you're running around the map. That is very crucial in search and destroy and is a must. So if you don't have it, equip it and make sure you use it when the time is right. Also, if you haven't done so already, go to your button layout and change it to either tactical flip or stick and move. That is going to guarantee you that you don't have to take off your thumbsticks when you're aiming and you want to jump or slide. Personally, when I didn't use mouse and keyboard, I would always use a controller, and I would use a scuff. So I would still use tactical, which would allow me to slide with the thumbs and jump with the pedal. So that is also a good idea if you want to invest in one of the scuff controllers. That is a pretty good idea. But if you don't have to, so just go and change it to tactical flip or stick and move flip. Also, like I said, make flipping the instead of flipping the triggers, instead of you shooting with the triggers, you'll shoot with the R1 or L1. So guys, tip number 2 from this list is going to be footsteps. Footsteps are crucial in search and destroy. So if you could invest in a good headset, it doesn't have to be really expensive like $300 or $400. You could get a good one for around $100 that would allow you to hear footsteps clearly, and trust me, in search and destroy, that is what you want. Also, part of that tip is be patient. Don't rush. Don't run around like chicken without a head. Just be patient, be a little campy, and enemies will come to you. Specifically if you're defending the bomb, don't rush. Rush to a certain point in the map and wait for them, and then they'll come to you. Guys, tip number 3 is gonna be get out of gunfights that you know that you're not gonna win. If you're in a gunfight and you start taking shots and you know that you will have only hit one shot from the enemy, get out of the gunfight. Reposition yourself, specifically if you're 2v1, right? You go in a corner and you see 2 enemies shooting at you or about to shoot at you. Just get out of there. You're not gonna win. You're probably gonna kill one and the other one is gonna end up killing you. Just reposition yourself, get out of the gunfight, and challenge them again where you have the advantage. Number 4 is gonna be change classes according to how the game is going. I see this mistake a lot with my friends, with me sometimes, and other people that I'm playing with. If you start the match with an SMG and you try to rush and you see that you're playing enemies who are just sitting back, relaxing, or really good enemies that are trying hard and jumping jumping everywhere, you know, bunny hopping everywhere, you need to change from that SMG or that gun that you might have because you thought the game was going to be easy. So change maybe to an assault rifle. If you had a sniper initially, just change to a gun. If you see that they're using a lot of explosives, change your loadout, put EOD on. If you see that you can't rush a certain way because they're always aiming there, change it. You know, you might want to equip the smoke so you can rush better through the smoke and rush through it. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is change your class setup according to how the game is going. You know, don't stay with the same class the whole game just because you think that you're gonna start getting kills with it. You might not, and that is gonna cause you to go negative and maybe even lose the game. Go on with number 5, and that is gonna be stay away from areas or avoid areas where you're gonna be getting shot from any position that you're in, any direction. So avoid the middle part of the map, you know, where you could get shot from northeast, southwest. Avoid that. You know, just try to stick your back. It has to be mostly facing a wall. That way you avoid and you minimize your chances of getting shot from behind. That will guarantee you that you stay alive longer and get more kills. You know, don't go through the middle, because mostly in every map there's always gonna be that one person who just doesn't even move and just right off the spawn and starts like aiming down the middle. And if you go through there, you're just gonna get picked off and it's gonna cost you a death, which you wouldn't have if you would have stayed to the sides of the map. If you're gonna rush, use the sides of the map, you'll stay alive more times than not. Guys, number 6 is probably the most important one about all these 7, which is pre-aim every corner that you turn into. ADS every corner that you're gonna go into. Jump into every corner. That is gonna guarantee you that you're in position when facing gunfights. You're gonna be if you won say for example 3 out of 9, 3 out of 10 gunfights before, if you start doing that, if you start ADSing every corner that you jump, that you turn into, or jumping and ADSing, you're gonna be winning at least 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, because the movement that you're using, the enemy is not expecting it. So just ADS every corner that you turn into. Assume that there's always gonna be an enemy there, even if you are probably 100% that there's not. Just get used to the habit of using it, and you'll become a better search and destroy player, because you're not going to be getting killed that often. Guys, tip number 7 and the last one is going to be movement. Work on your movement, try new things, learn new techniques. If you know, there's some common ones up there like bunny hopping, slide canceling, implement those into your gameplay. You are going to become, if you were at a 5, you're going to become at an 8, 9, just based on your movement. You're going to become a harder target to shoot at. If you're gonna move around the map quickly, smoother, your gameplay is gonna look smooth. So if you're not familiar with what I'm trying to tell you, look it up. How to, movement on Modern Warfare. It's, slide canceling, where you essentially just, the easiest one, the one I do all the time, if you can see it in the gameplay, is slide cancel, slide jump. Basically, if you implement that into your gameplay, you're gonna be winning more gunfights, because you're moving in a speed where the enemy cannot keep up with you. If you're jumping around corners, bunny hopping, that is essential for search and destroy. That is gonna guarantee that you get more kills, that you stay alive and win more gunfights. So your movement, practice on it, master it, and implement it in every single move that you make in the game. Gonna have an impact on whether you die, whether you win more gunfights or not. So guys, there you have it. 7 tips that will guarantee you to make you a better search and destroy player. I'm gonna throw one extra one. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, if you don't have the money. But if you do, you don't have to go with mouse and keyboard. Just invest in one of these, a scuff controller. It's gonna improve your gameplay like you have no idea. It's good using tactical flips, stick and move. Yes, but once you use one of these, the movement has become so much easier. It's almost as cheating. I didn't want to leave this and start doing mouse and keyboard. I still don't want to do it. I want to go back to this, but if you have the time, you have the money, invest in one of these, play around with it, and you're not gonna regret it. Guys, before we end the video, I do want to remind you guys that I stream about 3 to 4 nights a week over in Twitch. I'm Karma TTV, so if you guys could please support me there with a follow, I'll highly appreciate it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.